Now, an emergency weather alert from Andy's Randomness.
Good evening. It is almost 11:30 p.m. here on the East Coast. And just in the last hour, well, pretty much the last 30 minutes, we have received some horrible news from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina regarding Hurricane Florence. At 10:50 p.m., the National Hurricane Center in Florida has confirmed a brand new track with regards to this storm. The new cone of uncertainty now has it for the worst in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina tonight. If you're in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina right now, you need to take this very seriously because this is not a storm that should be taken wholehearted here. This is something very serious. As you're seeing on your screen right now, there is Florence in the Atlantic, a Category 4 storm. We are facing hell or high water again in the Carolina coast tonight. This is something. So I'm going to try to be as quick as possible with this because the sooner I get this information out to you all, the better before midnight. Because again, I'm sure there's people on the Carolina coast right now who are anxious, who are probably going to have a hard time falling asleep. I can understand that. I went through the same emotions with Sandy back in 2012. So pretty much now, with your stress, I'm going to be going along with it with you. So in this, I'm just going to talk about the spaghetti models quickly, uncertainty, and of course, the new models from Tropical Tidbits. First up, here's the spaghetti models. And as I said earlier, this is looking very bad for South Carolina right now. Even though, again, as I was saying earlier today, and everybody else was saying this, that this storm was going to hit Wilmington, North Carolina. Yes, that cone of uncertainty is still there. But once again, we have an uncertainty here of these new spaghetti models. And they're showing that 2 or 3 of them, I can't get an accurate number at the moment. I'm going to say a safe bet, which is 2. 2 of them right now are saying that we have a potential situation in Myrtle Beach coming on Thursday. We have the worst case scenario for Myrtle Beach. So here's the new cone of uncertainty. And as I was saying earlier, this is going to be once again a major catastrophic storm. Carolina is going to see something from this. Is this going to be like a Sandy where it was a Category 2? I would assume not to rule that out yet. Is this a landfall, just a tropical storm? All I'm just going to say right now is that major hurricane strike is still going to hit Wilmington, North Carolina. That's all I'm going to say right now. Now, as far as these tropical storm warnings or watches are concerned, they go up to the Hampton Roads. And there is going to be something up there. And there is going to be something felt in Del Mar, but there is going to be rain from this, but not like what North Carolina is going to be getting. I'm going to confirm to you right now that if you are curious in Genetique, for my fans in Genetique and Azteec, I'm going to confirm right now that Azteec Island is going to be closed tomorrow. Governor Larry Hogan announced earlier today that that is closed. As far as all activities in North Carolina, there are evacuations in place. So if your officials are telling you to get out, if it's Roy Cooper in North Carolina or the governor in South Carolina is telling you to get out, get out. Because this is a storm that needs to be taken seriously. For sometime on Thursday afternoon. I'm going to look at the new models that just came out tonight. There it is. It looks like the worst of it is on Friday. And there are some bands that are suggesting that some of them could make it into Myrtle Beach. That band right there. See, that's where it could be. And then, unfortunately, here's what I'm worried about. And this is what's not being mentioned on this model right now. And I'm very worried that it's going to re-strengthen like what Harvey did in Texas last year. I am very worried that come Monday, we could have an catastrophic event for the South Carolina coast, which could include Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So this is gonna stay out, and then by Tuesday, some of the moisture tries to come into the New York area, but again, it won't be that bad. It'll probably just be remnants like we got with Gordon back on Monday. And then take a look at this. Another tropical system forms. I don't know if that's concerning right there. Is it going to hit South Carolina again? It looks like by Tuesday next week on the 25th, it could hit. This is 2 weeks in advance, so I'm not even going to assume the worst yet. But once again, the GFS is suggesting that Monday is going to be horrible. Take a look at the 12C and see what it thinks. We'll get an idea with the 12C. Because remember, I'm not going to go insane here with this, but we're going to have to take a look at these models and see if they are agreeing with each other, because I just showed you the 16Z. Now we're going to have to take a look at the 12C. So here's the 12C. And hang on, everyone. I apologize about that. Here's the 12C. And the 12C is suggesting that's just going to go along with the and again, I apologize. Let me fix this. There we go. That's better. The 12C is agreeing with the National Hurricane Center's prediction. 12C is agreeing with it. Now we'll look at the 6C. See where it has it going. Thank goodness this website's actually loading tonight, because the one night where meteorologists need to use this website, this is the one night where it's working. So let's see what we got. Okay, the 6C is adjusting that it will hit the Carolina coast on Friday. Therefore, still going out. Yep. The 6C is agreeing with this model right here. Oop. Looks like we may have a new model that we may have to take a look at, folks. I think we'll go with. I'm not going to go with the. Can I go with the Canadian? No, let's see what the Euro is saying too. We'll assume what the Euro is saying. All right, we can't get the 0Z because that's advanced. The NAM can't predict that far here. We're going to have to go with the 18Z. Yeah, here's the 18C on the NAM. So let's see what the NAM is saying. All right, so here's Friday. The NAM is, yep, the GFS and the NAM are agreeing with each other. This is not good for Myrtle Beach. On Monday, and as I'm going to say this again, if you're a Myrtle, take this seriously. The NAM and the GFS are agreeing with each other. This is scary stuff, guys. I am literally getting nervous for Myrtle Beach right now. There it goes. Yep. The NAM is agreeing. This is scary stuff, everyone. I am literally nervous for them. Okay, let's see what we got on the NAM. It's going differently, so. Let's say Canadian. We'll take a look. We went with that model. So I can't see 0. Yep, we're having a connection problem, guys. It looks. I don't know what to do now. Let's see if the Canadian will load. All right. Loading. We'll maybe try to get the Euro back later on. Ready? Yeah. Agree. I think she is agreeing with this, that the NAM and the GFS are going crazy with that model. Here we go. I was able to get you the Canadian. So let's see what we got with the Canadian. The Canadian is suggesting that's going to coast. NAM and the GFS, the CMC model. C. So let's see what the 0Z is saying about this. Here is the Carolina coastline. So instead, we'll wrap it up for that one. That's what we'll do. Excellent. So we're able to load up the nav gem. Very good. One night where we need the nav gem to work. All right, let's see what the nav gem is saying. Okay, yes, the nav gem is agreeing. The nav gem is going crazy. All right, now we'll load up the nav gem model 12Z to wrap this up. And let's see what the 12Z is saying. Yeah, the 12Z. Carolina. I had to come on the air immediately because we had a. I was just watching the weather check, and I. Yep. Let's go with this because the nav gem is agreeing. This 0Z is agreeing on the nav gem. So all these models are in Myrtle Beach on Monday. All around. Let me get you all an idea, because I think the Carolinas are facing a very similar situation with what you through last year. Trying around. All right, this is what we're literally facing with. So here's AccuWeather, right? So this is what happened with Harvey. All right, it went around, it hit Houston, but then it went out to sea and it made landfall again. All right, if I have to explain it again, this is not neuroscience. This is not basic meteorology 101 in the Carolinas. Then we'll go back to me. So if I had to explain it to everybody, Hopefully that sunk in, because maybe you're. I was lost too when Sandy came to New York. Like, let me give you all an idea of Sandy here. All right. Here's what was different about Sandy. All right. Here's what was different about it. What made Sandy, I apologize, everyone. I'm trying to get you the information about Sandy. I am so sorry, everyone. You know what happens when you get off topic, but yeah. Sandy pretty much directly hit New York. If I'm trying to be simple here. Didn't regroup. Maria last year. Hurricane Katrina. Didn't regroup. But let's make other comparisons here, shall we? Irma last year, right? It went to Miami. Here's the thing. It regrouped. And what made this storm worse was that Fort Myers saw the worst of Irma. Literally damage. Miami didn't get it that bad. My friends in Coral Springs didn't get it that bad. They had a few down trees. But nothing was catastrophic as what happened to Fort Myers last year, okay? Same with Houston. Same with Puerto Rico. The thing was, we had two storms that did the same thing last year, which was Harvey and which was Irma. All right? Maria didn't do that. Maria didn't regroup. It just made landfall as Category 5 in Puerto Rico. And now what we're facing here with this Florence storm, what we're really facing here tonight and going into next week is due to it regrouping. If you're in Myrtle Beach or anywhere else along the South Carolina coast, you need to remember what happened in Texas last year, because it is taking the same track pretty much as Hurricane Harvey did last year in Texas. And it's pretty much regrouping like what Irma did to Miami originally, and it went into Fort Myers. You need to take this storm seriously. If you haven't, I think you need to realize what's going to happen on Monday next week. Because it's bad enough North Carolina's facing hell or high water on Thursday. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is going to see something very catastrophic. This could be a Category 2 like Sandy was. If I were to make a prediction right now, I could see this making a landfall as Category 2 in Myrtle Beach next week. At least a Category 2. So, that's where I'm going to wrap it up. If you missed anything, please rewind back, because I really can't give you any other information right now. It's probably going to be in the wee hours of the morning when we get some information. Here's what I'm going to recommend you do right now. And if you know anybody in the Carolinas right now, let them know if they have a satellite radio, if they're evacuating. Please tell them to tune their radio to channel 145, which is the Weather Channel's audio feed. You will be able to listen to the Weather Channel's audio feed on SiriusXM. They are doing round-the-clock coverage. I'm not going to be able to because I have work tomorrow, and something planned for tomorrow. I promise. Something coverage. I don't know what it will be yet, but I'm in the cahoots of working on it. The weather's playing out for it, so yeah. I'm going to get going. I'm also going to mention if you have DirecTV, you can watch it on channel 362. If you are looking for the weather channel that way. Weather channel is available on most cable providers. I'm pretty sure about that. It's not available on Fios. I really do feel bad for those guys on Fios. I don't know why the weather channel is not on Fios, but I think Dish Network has it too. Let me confirm that. Because again, you're not gonna. If you put CNN on, you put Fox or MSNBC, they're gonna be biased with their coverage. Just watch the Weather Channel. When I watch the Weather Channel for the hurricane in Hawaii, they covered it very fairly. Okay, I'm trying to get you the channel on Dish Network. All right, so on Dish Network, it's channel 214. So if you're looking for the Weather Channel in, what is it? On Dish, it's channel 214. On DirecTV, it's channel 362. I don't know if Uverse is in. I'm not going to assume Uverse. I'm just curious. What's the cable provider in? Okay, cable provider in Wilmington, North Carolina. Because I figured I might as well give you some channel list area. Okay, it looks like Spectrum. Yeah, I knew Spectrum was in South Carolina too. So, let me. Here we go. I think I may have found it, folks. So just stand by as I get you the information. So what is the channel on my cable box? Because if I'm still in Wilmington or in Myrtle Beach, I want non-biased coverage from what this guy is telling us. I don't want to hear about Trump, which again, I can understand why. You know, if I were in your shoes in that situation, I wouldn't want to hear about, you know, Trump in this situation. So I'm trying to get you the channel number. Okay. Trying to get you a zip code. To North Carolina. Zip code. All right, so I just want to let you know right now the humidity in Wilmington is going up. It's at 89% at the moment. I'm trying to get you a zip code. Here we go. 28401 is one of the zip codes. 28401. Ooh. I may have to get an address. A random one and see what channel I can get you. 300. Yeah, it's taking a while to load the channel lineup. All right, excellent. There we go. All right. So, the Weather Channel in Wilmington, North Carolina on Spectrum is on. Trying to pull it up. There we go. All right, here we go. The Weather Channel is on channel 41. So if you are in Wilmington, North Carolina, and you have Spectrum, please remember your channel is channel 41. I'm going to confirm that for Myrtle Beach right now. Let me confirm it. So once again, if you are in Wilmington, North Carolina, and you want to watch the Weather Channel on Spectrum, it's on channel 41. They are going to be fair with their coverage. They already have numerous reporters being sent down there right now. So again, you don't want to watch CNN, you don't want to watch Fox or MSNBC, please watch the Weather Channel, which down there in Wilmington, it's channel 41. All right, so I can't confirm right now from the National Weather Service. They are predicting that a Category 1 hurricane force winds will be in Horry County, South Carolina. Right, so I got some information a little bit. Right, they are predicting that wind gust near 80 miles an hour is possible. But again, as I was showing the models earlier, we have a potential situation here of this storm regrouping like it did with, again, Harvey in Texas. I'm trying to get you some information here. Hilton Head Island, that wouldn't be it. Once again, I apologize, everyone. I'm trying to get you the channel number. There we go. I got an address. Finally, an address. Okay. So I will confirm it right now. $900 North Ocean Boulevard. $909,000. Excuse me, everyone. It's a golf course in Myrtle Beach. So I figured I might as well give a public address on YouTube. Which I'll give the name of it if you know what I'm talking about. Dunes Beach Club. It's a golf and beach club. Very popular. It's 4.5 stars. That's what everybody knows about Ocean City, Myrtle Beach, that they have a lot of good beach courses. So I'll wrap it up right after we get you the channel number for that, and I'll make a note of it as I make my plans for tomorrow. All right, so let me make a note of it. All right, Spectrum, Carolina Coast. I just want to confirm it so that way, again, when I want to get the number out tomorrow or the next couple of days, I will encourage people to, of course, do that. Ah, that's odd. Sorry about that, folks. It happens. Technical difficulty right there. All right, so in Myrtle Beach, if you're in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, on Spectrum, it's on channel 21. That should be easy to remember. So once again, if you're looking for the Weather Channel on Spectrum in the Carolina Coast, and you're in Wilmington, North Carolina, the channel number is 41. And if you're in Myrtle Beach, the channel number is 21. Weather Channel. That way I can save it. Let's see. Weather Channel. Carolinas. There we go. All right, so I got it right here. Now I'm going to terminate this broadcast. Thank you all for watching. Once again, listen to any local officials, what they're saying tomorrow. I know Matt Camper will be doing coverage on Thursday when the storm hits, because I'm making it official right now. I don't know what time I'm going to be able to go live on Thursday. I have an appointment to go to in Great Neck, so I will be keeping an eye on it. I just have to remember what channel the Weather Channel is in Long Island, so I want to watch my doctor's office, but yeah, that's where I'm going to be. I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday, so That's it. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. And I will try to be back on tomorrow with another update.